I am really not feeling that great today with my Duke situation. For the nation, hi guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, my name is Vernisha and welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have, thank you so much for subscribing. I promise you some very interesting content is coming. 2021 is the year that you don't want to miss. So please click subscribe. The reason why I decided that I was gonna come on here today after such a very long time was to really kind of take a step back, introspect and reflect and kind of figure out the direction that I want this channel to go. Now I'm going down a bit of a slump, I'm not gonna lie. With this whole COVID situation and work and having to balance a lot of things, there has been a lot going on, but I have made the commitment to do better and to give my subscribers better and really just put in the work as it relates to my channel, because I did start this channel with a vision in mind, and there are some things that I'd hoped would happen that I haven't achieved yet. And I know there are people that come on here because every time they are here, they're inspired by the conversations that we have. So I do owe it to myself and to my subscribers to be committed and to be persistent and consistent. So I do apologize. That is to say, without getting too political, I do apologize and I am going to do better. And that's a promise. So like I said, this video is going to be about me just sharing my views and sharing my ideas and sharing a bit about myself and just some light on things that really set me on fire and get me to really go and inspire me and motivate me and really speaks to my soul. So without wasting so much of your time, my name is Vernisha Tlungwani. I'm from Giyani, that's in Limpopo, and I'm currently residing in Joburg. Day to day, I work as a property developer. I'm into construction, general building, and civil engineering. I also have this YouTube channel that I get to interact with my lovely audience, that I get to learn so much from and get so much love from and really just grow and figure things out together. And that's really the reason behind me wanting to create such a platform, is to impact someone and have someone impact me and have a platform where we can like share inspirations and motivations and really just uplift each other and talk about things that matter and that are not mainstream. So that's what I do, and that's what I love, and that's what I'm into, and that's where I see myself in the future, really growing where God has currently planted me, which is in a lot of places, girl. I'm a free thinker, and I'm very open-minded, and I'm very curious, and I like to explore. So anything that gives me the freedom to do that already has my attention. And I also love coming up with solutions and knowing that I've helped. Like, I'm a problem solver by nature. I'd like to think of myself, not to sound cocky, but I think I just have that personality of always wanting to lend a hand and figuring out what I can do to make your life easier and just being used as a vessel in some way to achieve something. So creating a little baby that is growing and growing and growing and will eventually one day be a shark amongst sharks, and knowing that that will create employment for a lot of people and that will solve a lot of problems for a lot of people, for a lot of consumers and a lot of workers as well, and anyone that'll be a part of that, is really, it fuels me and it really gives me satisfaction knowing that every day I'm actively working towards that. And it just kind of gives me verification that I'm on the right path and that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that I'm in the path that I should be growing in. We are currently working on a project in Johannesburg that is almost finished, but it's not quite done yet. But probably like in the next few weeks it will be done. That I think I will dedicate a whole video talking about the technicalities really of the line of work that I'm in. For anyone that's interested in construction or anything like that, I will do a video in the next few days. I don't really have hobbies. I do like to write. I like to talk, obviously. And I like reading. But I started working out now, so that's like good, I guess. I guess I fit into society now because, well, I have a hobby and a hobby that's actually good for me. So I just one up the person I was last year. So yay, yay. But aside from that, really, I'm all about good vibes, and I'm very easy and chilled. If you don't like me, there's clearly something wrong with you because I bother nobody. Like, I'm the least problematic person you'll ever meet in your life. Zero problems, this girl. Zero. Danda, nothing. Listen, I think if I were to die, I would like to be remembered for paying attention to detail and always carrying out my tasks and not just doing so for the mere sake of doing it, but leaving a mark and like having perfection, or the closest thing to perfection, as like my signature, and just be known for doing an exceptional job. And whatever I do, whatever I put my mind to, whatever I challenge myself to do, I always do it to perfection. So I think I am a bit of a perfectionist, and not in the most healthiest way, because that kind of sets me back a little bit. Like for example, I have a ton of videos on my camera on my phone that I've recorded over the months, but didn't really feel when I looked at them that they gave me goosebumps and that they were 100%. So and as a result, I don't go forward with sharing my work and with showing it to the world and with being confident enough to post it, because I always feel like everything I do my hair has to be perfect, my makeup has to be perfect, the camera, the lighting, everything has to be perfect. So that sets me back a lot. So that is something I'm like trying to work on. Even today was deliberate, me deciding that I'm not gonna spend as much time trying to get my camera right. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my phone. I'm not gonna straighten my hair. I'm just gonna put on a duke and I'm not gonna dress up. And I just decided that I'm gonna focus more on the content being authentic and being inspirational and being meaningful more than it is pleasing to look at. So I went to a high school in Guyana, and I did go to turf, and from 2017, 2018 and 2019 I was in the United States. And also, disclaimer, I will do a video on that as well. That is very important, and you don't want to miss that, especially if you are someone that's like been wanting an opportunity to go learn abroad, do a program, whatever you want to do. It will answer all your questions. Well, I will try my best to answer all your questions. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like this video is long overdue, and I've been wanting to share my experience with my audience for a long time, and I think it's time now to like really get to it. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into my channel once again. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Please like my content. Please hit the notification button if you haven't, so that you do get notifications every time I post a video. But yeah, for tonight, thank you so much. I will see you next time.